Speaking to RT News, the professor of economics said it would be very difficult for any government to achieve trade deals around the world after Brexit despite leaving the EU customs union. Mr. Ports said, the idea that leaving the customs union will suddenly mean we are able to do wonderful trade deals with the rest of the world which will boost the economy is regarded by almost every serious economist simply a pipe dream. In particular, doing trade deals with the countries that would really make a difference, the US and China, will take a long time. It will be highly controversial. It will require us to face some of the trade obstacles around things like chlorinated chicken or alleged Chinese dumping your steel and so on. It would be very difficult domestically for any government. So the idea that there are these huge benefits of leaving the customs union and doing external trade deals around the corner is frankly for the birds. How much damage would it do to leave the customs union? That is more difficult. I think it's fair to say that there are significant benefits from the customs union. It would be an exaggeration to say that it's going to be a complete disaster if we leave it. Getty RT Brexit News. Expert claims leaving the customs union will not guarantee post-Brexit trade deals. On Monday, Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn delivered a major Brexit speech outlining the party's latest Brexit stance. Mr. Corbyn called for full tariff-free access to the EU customs union and demanded a new and strong relationship with the single market during his speech in Coventry. The Labour leader said his party respected the result of the referendum and said his priority is to get the best deal for people's jobs and the economy. He said, "We have long argued that a customs union is a viable option for the final deal, so Labour would seek to negotiate a new, comprehensive UK-EU customs union to ensure there are no tariffs with Europe and to help avoid any need whatsoever for a hard border in Northern Ireland. We're leaving the European Union, but we're still working with European partners for our economy. It is in both our interest for trade to remain tariff-free. We will remain close to the EU. Britain will need a bespoke negotiated relationship of its own. The idea that leaving the customs union will mean we are able to do wonderful trade deals is a pipe dream." Jonathan Ports. During transition period, Labour will seek to remain in a customs union with the EU and within the single market. We would abide by existing rules of both during transition. Secretary of State for International Trade Liam Fox has warned staying in a customs union with the EU after Brexit would be a complete sellout of Britain's national interests and a betrayal of Leave voters. The International Trade Secretary hit out at Mr. Corbyn in a major Brexit speech in central London on Tuesday. He said Mr. Corbyn's proposal to enter a new customs union with the EU was a betrayal to Brexit voters. He said, "First of all, for goods, we would have to accept EU trade rules without any say in how they were made, handing Brussels considerable control of the UK's external trade policy." Tuesday, July 25, 2017, British Secretary of State for International Trade Liam Fox delivers remarks on the future of UK trade policy at the American Enterprise Institute. Secondly, it would limit our ability to reach new trade agreements with the world's fastest-growing economies, and thirdly, it would limit our ability to develop our trade and development policies that would offer new ways for the world's poorest nations to trade the way out of poverty. As rule takers, without any say in how the rules were made, we would be in a worse position than we are today. It would be a complete sellout of Britain's national interests, and it would be a betrayal of the voters in the referendum. A customs union would remove the bulk of incentives for other countries to enter into comprehensive free trade agreements with the UK if we were unable to alter the rules in whole sectors of our economy, as Turkey has now discovered. Prime Minister Theresa May has vowed to categorically take the UK out of the European Customs Union.